Hey Falcons, Mrs. Pfeiffer here for part 3 of week 2. Thanks for joining me. The last video, we read What If You Had Animal Teeth? And we read in here all about different animals and their teeth and what they use them for. I want you to go ahead right now and tell someone in the room, what do you use your teeth for? What types of things do you use your teeth for? So there's many things that you use your teeth for, like eating, talking, or even smiling. Um, so we're going to go a little bit more into our favorite animals that we've read about in this story, and we're going to give our opinions on why that's our favorite animal and we would want those teeth if we were an animal. But what I want you to do right now is tell someone in the room, what's the difference between a fact and an opinion? We've been talking about that for the last 2 weeks. What's the difference between a fact and opinion? If you forget, remember we had our hand motions that we said when we stopped in the book, so maybe it'll spark your memory of when we were reading. We said, that's a fact. And then we said, oh, that's an opinion. So what's the difference between those? Go ahead and tell someone, or if you can, comment below. So if you said that a fact is something true, you're correct. A fact is something true that can be proven and things like that. There were a ton of facts in this book about the different animals and what they use their teeth for. Now today, there weren't opinions in this book, but today we're going to write our opinions about the facts that we learned. So we're going to combine them kind of in our writing. So what I need you to do is make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil or something to write on. I have my dry erase board back here that I'm going to be doing my writing on, but you need to have something that you can write on, whether it's a napkin, I don't know. I don't care. You can even go back and pause this video and go back when you get a chance and do the writing part. But we're going to review a little bit. So we, in here, each page, each animal gave gave lots of facts about them, told you about their teeth, and told you like something that they use it for. So, and what you could do with that. So it was a pretty cool book. There were lots of animals in here that were really interesting, and I was really surprised. Were you surprised too? What they use their teeth for? I was really surprised. So today we're going to talk all about opinion writing, and you may remember doing that at school, because when we were doing opinion writing at school, we use a special food, and I'm sure it's a food that you like. So do any of you remember using Oreos when you're doing opinion writing, or the word Oreo? Well, we at Fairless, we use the word Oreo, not actual Oreos in our writing. That would be strange. We use the word Oreo in our writing. So if you look at the word Oreo, let's see if I can zoom in here. If you look at the word Oreo, oh, I got to get a better marker. I'm going to do it going down. So Oreo, the first letter in Oreo is the letter O. And what do you think, if we're doing opinion writing, what do you think the O stands for? If you said opinion, you're correct. So in Oreo, this stands for opinion. Okay, so when you're writing, the first sentence that you write should state your opinion, okay? Should say what you're thinking or feeling. The second one, the R, is going to be your reasons. Reasons why. Reasons why. My light keeps going in and out. That's your opinion. Why do you think that way? You can't just say, I like pizza. Well, why do you like pizza? Why is that your favorite food? You need to tell people why. Okay, if when you're writing opinion, you want to try to convince them to believe what you believe or feel the way you feel. The next one is examples. And that part can be tricky. Reasons and examples are really tricky, but we can go back in the story and I'll help you today. I'll do one and then you guys can choose one to do at home. Okay, so examples are tricky to find, but they're usually facts that support your reason or your opinion. Okay, and then the last O is funny, kind of. You're going to say your opinion again. But this time when you say your opinion, you're really going to make it very strong and say it in a different way so that people really feel the way that you feel and things like that. So that's like your closing sentence, okay? So we use Oreo to help us remember how to write an opinion when we're writing an opinion piece. So when you're writing an opinion piece, you can always think of Oreo, okay? And to be able to identify if you're writing an opinion piece, if like you're taking a test or something, and you don't know if they want your opinion, it'll ask how you think or feel or how the character thinks or feels. Okay, so if they're asking, should so and so go to the pool, they're asking you how you think or feel. Do you think they should? Or do you think they shouldn't? Okay. So today we're going to use Oreo to write our opinion on one of these animals. Now I'm going to choose just the very first one, a beaver. I would like you to choose a different one, but we'll do the beaver one together and then you can write one on your own. So I'm going to pause this real quick and I'll be right back because I got to go get a paper towel. Okay, so sorry about that. I did have to pause you so you could see I erased it and everything already. Okay, so we're going to write an opinion. I'm going to write an opinion about beaver teeth. This is the first one. You're going to choose another animal in here and I'll briefly go over them again in this video so that you know. So you don't have to go back to the last video. But we said we're going to use Oreo for our writing to think it through. And I usually, if we were in the classroom or doing distance learning, we would do like a pre-writing thing. But for now, we're just going to quickly just write a little paragraph about this. So a paragraph needs to be like 3 to 5 sentences. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. So when you go to do this on your own at home, make sure that you are writing 3 to 5 sentences. If you want to write more, make it more than one paragraph, okay? We don't want a huge paragraph. You can totally make it more than one paragraph if you want to. Okay, so we said the first letter in Oreo is the O. So we need to write our opinion first. Now there's lots of ways you can do this. You have to use a sentence starter. So things like I think, I feel, I believe, I strongly feel, I strongly believe, anything like that. I'm going to start with, so you don't have to start the same way that I do. Just try to do something different on your own. It'll be great. Okay, so I'm going to start with I feel like beaver teeth would be really cool to have. Okay, so I feel like beaver teeth would be really cool to have. Does that state my opinion? Does that say how I think or feel? It sure does, because it says the very first words, I feel. Then it tells me what we're talking, what do I feel? What do I think about? What am I feeling? So I feel like having beaver teeth would be really cool, right? So there we have, that was real simple. First sentence, done. Now, we need a reason and an example. So what was so cool about beaver teeth? Well, let's look at the page. A beaver's front teeth are shaped like chisels and are very sharp. They're perfect for biting off bark and cutting down trees. A beaver's front teeth have a coating that contains iron that makes them super strong and orange. Okay, so I feel like having beaver teeth would be really cool. Having beaver teeth would be really cool because tell someone in the room, why would it be cool to have beaver teeth that I just told you some facts about? Why would it be cool to have beaver teeth? What's so special about beaver teeth? So if you said that they're really strong or that they are shaped like chisels and are very tough and sharp, that is perfect. So that's a good reason to have, you want strong teeth so you can bite, if you're a beaver, you can bite down trees and chop down trees and stuff. So I feel like, I feel like beaver teeth would be really cool to have. Beaver teeth would be cool because they are strong. There's my reason. They are strong teeth. Now we're moving on to the E. The E stands for example. Do you remember? So E stands for example. So an example would be that beaver teeth what can they do with their teeth, with their strong teeth? What can they do? Tell someone or comment below. What can they do? So if you said that beaver teeth can bite through sharp wood, you're correct. So we can put, the example would be that beavers use their teeth to bite off bark and cut down trees, which is really, really, can you imagine doing that with your mouth? What? So, let's see, how are we gonna say that? So I feel like beaver teeth would be really cool to have. Beaver teeth would be cool because they are strong. Beavers can use their strong teeth to cut down trees. Period. Okay, we're almost done. We are on our last O. What did I say the last O stood for? So if you said an opinion again, you're right. We're going to say the opinion the last time. And when we say this opinion, we want to make it really strong and make someone believe. We need to make someone believe that they want to have beaver teeth too. I know it sounds crazy, but we do. So when you're doing your writing, that's the point of an opinion piece. You're trying to get the reader to feel the way that you feel. Okay? So you're trying to get that person that's reading your work to feel the way that you feel. So you need to really bring it in strongly, that you strongly believe. So I strongly believe, let's do that one because that sounds good. I strongly believe having beaver teeth would be super cool. Okay? Or that is why I strongly believe. So that is why I strongly believe having beaver teeth would be so cool. Perfect. Okay, so let's read through. Now we're looking for our opinion, that's the O, our reason, that is the R, our examples, that's the E, and then we're looking for our opinion again. Let's make sure we have all that. I feel like beaver teeth would be really cool to have. There's our opinion. Beaver teeth would be cool because they are strong. Our reason. Beavers can use their strong teeth to cut down trees. Our example. That is why I strongly believe having beaver teeth would be so cool. And there's our opinion paragraph. Now, that's just one paragraph. When you get to third grade, you're going to have to write more than one paragraph. So it's good to practice this summer because you'll get better at it as you go. So what I want you to do is you're going to use Oreo. Make sure you're using Oreo, and you're going to choose an animal from our story. So let's go through and look again. So we had the great white shark. If you need to, pause it right here if you want to do the great white shark so you can see the pages. The narwhal. So if you need to, pause it right here so you can see the pages. Elephant, that one was cool. Pause it right here so you can see the pages. The rattlesnake. The naked mole rat. The vampire bat. The hippopotamus. Those ones were cool too. The Bengal tiger. The crocodile. The camel. And that's it. So if you need to, go back in the video and pause it where I showed you the page so that you can see. If you need to go back to the other video and hear me read it, go ahead and do that too. So all you need is 3 to 5 sentences. If you want, send it to my email. My school email is my first name is Nicole, so nicole.pfeiffer@fairless.spark.org. So just like your other teachers, send me an email with your paragraphs. I'd love to see them. If you can't type them below, if you can type them below, go ahead and do it there so that everybody else can read them too. And then we can see all of your wonderful work. I hope you enjoyed this week learning all about animal teeth with me and forming opinions and facts and opinions. Next week, we'll be moving on to something else. So I hope to see you there. Bye, guys.